Hi everyone, my name is Alan. I'm from HariAnns, and today I'm very happy and excited to share with you our most treasured recipe, the Ondeh Ondeh. Alright, and so here we go. There are various ingredients in making a good Ondeh Ondeh, the most important being the sweet potato, the glutinous rice flour, the tapioca flour, as well as pandan juice, and some oil and some sugar. Of course, you need to have the premium gula melaka as well as the freshly grated coconut. And what makes our HariAnns Ondeh Ondeh so special? You got to have sweet potato in the dough itself, and that will actually make your dough softer, and you can actually taste the fragrance of the sweet potato inside, as well as premium gula melaka. That is very important. So try to get your hands on the most premium gula melaka so that you will actually burst when you consume it later on. And you will also require freshly grated coconut, and got to steam this with a pinch of salt. So here we go. We will now peel the sweet potato. Alright, so we are done, and together with some of the earlier ones that we prepared, so we now steam the sweet potato. So we steam the sweet potato for about 30 to 45 minutes, or until when it's soft. Alright, so 30 minutes is up, so let's check on the sweet potato. Okay, it's beautifully done. Alright, so we will now remove this. Okay, so we are now going to smash the sweet potato and make sure that it is becoming a paste. Alright, so the sweet potato has cooled down slightly, and then we can then add in the sugar, as well as the glutinous rice flour. Alright, I would suggest that on this part we will try to add them a little by little. Do not pour the whole entirety in. Okay, then we will add in the tapioca flour. And we'll add in the pandan juice. Alright, so our dough is done, and it should look like that. Soft and yet malleable, important so that we could actually wrap the gula melaka later on. Alright, so but before we get to the wrapping part, let me share with you how we actually do the gula melaka. Alright, it is a back-breaking exercise. You have the gula melaka like that, and we need to grate it to this state. Okay, so we got to cut it. So until it becomes into smaller bits. And if you think that this is all, well, most people will tell you that, well, you can just wrap with this gula melaka, but I'm going to show you a further step. Alright? We got to actually compress all the gula melaka like that to become into gula melaka balls, as we call it, because later on when you wrap it, it is so much easier. And this is also the secret where you can actually have melt in the mouth kind of ondeh ondeh. Alright, so that's important. I'm going to show you how we actually wrap it. So you roll the dough into a ball, alright, make a hole in the middle, and put the gula melaka, and you start wrapping it up. As you can tell, everything at HariAnns is handmade, and it's really a back-breaking process. Alright, while you're rolling the ondeh ondeh, I would suggest that you boil a pot of water to cook the ondeh ondeh, so that you do not have to wait for the water to boil later on. So it is just pressing up, just like how the xiao long bao are being wrapped as well. Before we put in the ondeh ondeh, Yeah, let's add some pandan leaves into the water to add the flavor into it. You can actually smell that the whole kitchen is now filled with the fragrance of the pandan leaves, and I believe the water is now boiled. And it's time to cook the ondeh ondeh. We will cook them for about 5 minutes. Okay, I think it's almost done. Wow, look at the ondeh ondeh. They are all floating to the top already. Okay, but are they really cooked? Let's try, all right? You got to actually touch and to see that it is soft in the middle, so that it is, you can tell that the gula melaka is really cooked through, right? Okay, they are almost ready. And we will transfer them to this grated coconut and to roll them immediately, else they will all be stuck together. Right, this is also one of my most favorite part of the making of the ondeh ondeh, where you see the pieces or balls rolling. Right, yep, it's almost done. Okay. Alright. Look how beautiful they are. And the fragrance of coconut filling up the room. Now I proudly present to you our heirloom family treasured recipe, our HariAnns Ondeh Ondeh, and I hope that you guys will like it.